the sally tree went pale in every breeze, where the perfect eye of the nesting blackbird watched, where one fern was always green. I was standing watching you take the pad from the gatehouse at the crossing and reach to lift a whitewash off the winds. I could see the vaccination mark stretched on your upper arm and smell the cold smell of the train that comes between us. A slow goods wagon after wagon full of big-eyed cattle. But your vaccination mark is on your thigh, and oh, that's sealed into the bark. Except the dryad's not a woman. You are my wounded dryad. In a mothering smell of wet and ringworm chestnuts, our moon was small and far, was a coin long gazed at. Brilliant on the Peccad's mast, across the Atlantic and Pacific waters. Not the mud slick, not the black weedy waters full of alder cones and black marked leaves. Not the cow parsley in winter with its old whitened shins, its wrists, its sibilance, its shaking. No, not even the great tart green shade of summer, thick with butterflies and fungus plump as a leather saddle. No. But in a still corner, braced against its pebble-dashed wall, all heavy earth, mouth and eye, the sunflower dreaming umber, cat's piss smell, the pink bloom open. I press a leaf with the flowering current on the back of your hand for the tight, slow, for the tight, slick burn of its juice to prime your skin and your veins to be crisscrossed with leaf veins. I lick my thumb and dip it in mold. I anoint the anointed leaf shapes, mold, blooms and pigments the back of your hand, like a birthmark. My umber one, you are stained, stained to perfection. Do a couple because of my own, because I'm the only poet here. We actually do need some more poets up on stage.
Yay!
Yeah, so I do know somebody's come. This one's the title poem from the book Old Derry Boy. It's called Derry Sounds, and it's about a boy, me, waking up on my uncle's farm on the North Derry coast. It's called Derry Sounds. The burn would run all night and morning, gurgling seductively outside my bedroom window, golden brown and bubbling over the peat moss moor, sounds of scratching fowl and swishing cow, cut tuna to the milking parlour. A sow screamed at the runt of the litter, and I, with one eye opened, feel the gentle dairy air lift the lace curtain and blow in a good morning with its sickly smell of sweet manure and freshly squeezed milk from bloated udders. A clang of creamery cans, a get out of here cry to cats that crave fresh cream. And I awake on my uncle's farm. Oh, sweet, sweet memory. The last poem is from my next book, which is about a place where sometimes you don't want to talk to people, you want to go and hide. The place I hid in was called The Hollow Tree, and it's actually one of the first poems I wrote that actually rhymes. There is a tree in my memory, hollowed out of mollusk softness. Black and burnt, it felt like a cloak where one could hide from others' eyes, seek shelter where no one spoke. The tree was in Myola Park where owls hooted in the dark, and Boy Scouts climbed the clambered bough to spool and dive in the racist stream and quench the thirst of summer's dream. If that tree were now still there, would be too small, I would not dare sit squat and hunkered in my den. I'd go there now to live my life again. Thank you.
Another round of applause for Dave and Mervyn. Mervyn is absolutely right. We need a lot more spoken word acts. Yay, exactly. There's loads of musicians, which is brilliant. There's such a thin line between songwriting and poetry and storytelling and comedy and stuff. So it'd be really good to have some of those other genres here. If anyone else, if you normally write songs, and you think, oh, I'd like to try a bit of storytelling, that would be really good. Yeah, exactly. Right, let's move on. We've got Andy next, if he hasn't abandoned. I can see his hat. I can see his hat in the light. So I think we only have 2 acts left. If anyone else thinks they're playing and hasn't spoken to me, then let me know. But big round of applause for Andy.